Hey man, Mike Yarbrough of Wolf and Iron here. Thought I'd share something that I haven't shared before on Wolf and Iron, and hopefully it'll resonate with some of you guys. I found out this year that I have something called Asperger's. And I'm not joking about this, although apparently if I have Asperger's, I can joke about some things and I can just blame it on my Asperger's. And I may not even be saying it right. It may be Asperger's, depending on whether you're British or not. But the point is, I have this thing. And if you guys aren't familiar with it, if you think about, there's a spectrum, right? There's a spectrum of people with ADD, ADHD, Asperger's, and then goes into autism. But it's not really a linear line. It just sort of is this weird mess of things that we've got going on in society that we're seeing a lot more of than we ever have before. Now, it may come out that in 15 years from now, they just say that what we called Asperger's for some people was just them being a dude and just not getting certain social cues and things like that. And for you guys who don't know me and have only interacted with me in this sort of context, you might be thinking, I know people who have Asperger's. You don't seem like a guy that have Asperger's. You're talking about emotional things and you're kind of getting deep on some stuff. Like I said, it's a spectrum. But part of that spectrum is the ADD, ADHD kind of piece. And a lot of these things would have applied to me a lot better when I was a kid. And I've actually grown in a number of areas to kind of move past some of this stuff. But ADD, ADHD, and that kind of stuff is what I want to talk about because I still struggle with a lot of these things. And for those not familiar with this, it's a lot of kind of just your focus just gets taken, right? Focus is taken into many different things, little distractions. Now, sometimes this can be legitimate distractions, right? Something pops up on the screen and you're like, squirrel, right? But sometimes it's just mental distractions. It's just your mind just is constantly going. And I want to throw this thought out there for you guys. It may be that the reason that you have ADD is because there's so much crap in the world that needs to be fixed and you're not doing it. Have you thought about that? That there's so many things in this world that are buzzing all around you. There's solutions for this that you need to create, that you could be doing. There's problems over here that need to be straightened out. There's issues over here that need to be dealt with. And your job as a man that you feel in your soul is that you need to go put the world in order a bit. You need to go create something. You need to go fix some things. And you don't need to be stuck behind a desk all day, typing on a keyboard or just, attending a routine of meetings and that kind of stuff. Maybe, just maybe, this is going to be crazy here, maybe that's not how we're supposed to be living life. Maybe there are things out there that you need to be about. And your mind is trying to take you to those things. I'm not talking about small little distractions. We've all got that kind of stuff, right? I'm talking about just the nagging things that just won't let your mind rest. Guys, it may be something that's calling you out to do more than what you're doing. Maybe you're actually made for something more than what you got going on. I could be wrong. After all, I have Asperger's. And I am totally going to play up this Asperger's thing, by the way. So be prepared for me to say things that most people can't get away with, but I can because I have a disability. Anybody else want to connect with me out there who's dealing with this? Maybe have had some revelations this year. I'm totally open for it. And love to connect with you guys like I always do. Hope this is helpful. And that's it. Take care.